you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?
Patriots, this is Secret Service Sam. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Yes, I'm turning myself a little bit up in the headphones. This is Samson's World, where court comedy and culture collide. We are back in Studio 8, back in the studio. I hope you guys back there are doing good. Hope you guys right here are doing good. We've got some new features here on StreamYard. It's showing me the vertical and it's showing me the landscape. I think we're live on Instagram. Something happened here. Hold on. Who's calling? Hello?
Hi, this is Amazon. I'm outside of your gate. It is currently locked.
If you go to the other gate on the left, you should be able to slide that open.
What gate on the left?
Yep. I left it unlocked for you.
Oh, no, not this.
Are you in the alley?
No, I am not.
You aren't. Okay, hold on one second. Can you throw it over the gate?
Yes.
Yeah,
sir.
just throw it over the gate if you don't mind.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I just like to get confirmation before I do so.
Yes,
Sure.
of course. Yeah, you have my permission. Thank you, Amazon.
Thank you.
But screw Jeff Bezos. Anyway, I'm digratulating. Welcome to Samson's World. Hello from Seattle. Welcome to the feed. As I put in the title, 3i Atlas is above us. It is visible from Earth. We have new, I repeat, we have new images from the Hubble spacecraft. From the Hubble telescope showing us clear
image of the interstellar object.
Here we go. Here are some new images. Let me let this video
captured on the 5th of November 2025 by the Lowell Discovery Telescope in Arizona when 3i Atlas was at a distance of 1.38 AU. That is 1.38 times the Earth-Sun separation from the Sun.
It's about 240 million kilometers away from Earth.
And at a distance of 2.23 AU from Earth. 3i Atlas appears as a bright ball of light, comparable in size to the point spread function, PSF, that defines the telescope's resolution. There is a faint glow around it, similar to an atmosphere or coma, but there is no clear evidence of a cometary tail.
Whoa.
The atmosphere was observed with a green filter, optimized to detect diatomic carbon molecules, C2. It is brighter in the bluer filter. According to Dr. Avi Loeb, the new image shows no evidence of a dust tail pointing away from the sun, as expected from massive evaporation of a natural comet near perihelion. This is surprising considering NASA's JPL report here about a non-gravitational acceleration for 3i, Atlas. Based on momentum conservation, as discussed here, I derived here that the mass fraction lost during 3i, Atlas's perihelion passage, is greater than 13% if it is a natural comet. This should have resulted in a massive coma with dust and gas that would have been pushed by solar radiation pressure and solar wind to form a typical cometary tail pointing away from the solar system.
Yes, so guys,
this morning,
here on and I have another video of 3i Atlas here. Come on into the mix. If it doesn't have a tail, what does that mean? Comet? No, it's actually, from what I've learned, it's quite the opposite. Now, they are calling it a comet. I am calling it a space entity. Let's see. And I'm being told I don't think you can see me on IG. I hate when this happens. Stick with me, guys. Stick with me. Let me see if I can maybe get another code to get it to go here live. I apologize. I hate when this happens. Give me 1 second. And I'm going to attempt to get this back onto the gram. Sometimes it'll give me a little bit of trouble here, Patriots, but that's okay. That's okay. Now let me see if I can haven't really been able to successfully do it. Let me see if it'll let me remove Instagram from the stream. Removed Instagram from the stream. Now I'm going to try and add Instagram to the stream. I've never done this successfully. Let me see if I can do this. There's the key. Changes are saved. Now let me see. And I just it clicks on what the heckenstein. That's so annoying. I'm gonna try it one more time for the gram. Let me try this one more time. Thanks for being patient here, guys. Again, I'm operating all this on my own. Let me see. I was gonna call it Atlas real quick. Audience. Something is like glitching on Instagram. Next. Okay, hold on to your, let me see. Copy. Coming in here. I'm gonna take Insta off again. Edit. Remove it. Moving Instagram. Adding it again. Uh-oh, I got some dogs barking downstairs. I'm saving changes. Now, when I come over here, it just doesn't want to. I don't know. Something's happening with Instagram. I wish. Alien may be coming for K25. You know, it's interesting that you mentioned K25 because Ken just posted this video. Check this out, guys. This is kind of... Let me take that music off because YouTube will not like that. This is nuts. So that is K25 is alive, baby, and doing very well. It's shocking to me because, as you guys know, Ken came out and said this whole thing was fake, right? I'm just trying this stream one more time. Ken said it was fake, right? I don't know. I mean, you saw that. That video is pretty creepy, man. He's still showing K25. Are you guys believers? And I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. I mean, that thing is freaky as all AF. Where the heck I've been? I missed all the new updates. That's okay. You're here for him now. You are here for him now. Yeah, so anyway, back to your question about 3i Atlas. It does not have a tail. It has a light in front of it, some believe. Now, I believe it's a living space rock. I do. I mean, look at this. We'll take this one down. We'll go back to 3i Atlas. Look at this. Look at this time lapse. Look at that. Look at this, guys. This is freaky. I believe this is video of 3i Atlas. Yes, I don't know if he was lying or if they shut him down and he had to say, okay, the thing was fake. Who really knows? Now, let me see here. I think I got the Instagram. I'm gonna try and bring Instagram in one last time for the gram. I love you guys. That's why I'm doing this, Grammy. Okay, we're gonna add Instagram one more time. We have to put the stream key in. We save the changes. Now we go back to Instagram and let's see. Connecting streaming software to go on live. Okay, I might have actually successfully done it. I might have brought the gram and I've never done this during a live feed. So I'm very happy. All right, Instagram, come on in. All righty then. We did it. I see you. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you. As you can see, what's interesting on Instagram, StreamYard has this. Oh, shit. I must let it go. StreamYard has this new thing where it's like doing it vertical for me. Good. We are now up. Samson's World. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. We are just at about over 100 people in the live feed. This is Samson's World, the intersection of court, comedy, and culture on the corner of I don't and give a fuck. So I hope you guys are all here for this. By the way, media is dead. Everybody is lying to you, okay? When all these little Proud Boys think Nick Fuentes is their hero, okay? Good Lord, I wish they hadn't taken Charlie Kirk because he just opened up a chasm of even more racist people than himself. Yeah, I said it. Go watch the videos. I don't know what context you're talking about. Hello from Ireland. Beautiful. I love Ireland. I love the good old Ireland. Ireland is a beautiful place that I'd love to visit one day. What's happening? Not too much, guys. Come on in. It's your world. I'm just spinning it. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. Yes, Patriots, I am back in Studio 8. That's right, running the buttons just like you like. And you know what I realize? I'm here. I am here to commit to the people, to the global patriots of the world. I realize it is my time. I realize the world needs my voice. The world needs my spirit. In a land of bullshit, it is time for somebody to cut through it, and that is me, Secret Service Sam. I'm done hiding. I'm done playing around. If people like Nick Fuentes are going to become big, if Candace Owens is the #1 podcast in the world, F them all, baby. F them all. Our government doesn't give a shit about us. They're starving us out. They're playing games. Chuck Schumer, get rid of them. Get rid of that old ass Chuck the fuck. Who cares? I'm at the intersection of I don't and give a fuck. If you guys understand what I'm saying, let's go. 3i Atlas is in the air. If I was president, that's what I would be talking about. I wouldn't be talking about giving money to Argentina, to Israel, to everybody else but America. What happened to us? We're starving. We are dying. We have no health insurance. Our grocery prices have not come down. They've, in fact, doubled. Gas has not come down. Inflation is up. The interest rates are up. What has gone down? Tell me. You're really going to take the word of a billionaire who's telling you, oh, grocery prices? Billionaires don't shop. They have chefs. They don't shop for themselves. I'm so tired of it. It is between us and them, and I'm getting involved. It's enough sitting around, man. I'm tired. All these podcasters, the Joe Rogans, the Andrew Scholes, the Theo Vons, they all got this. They all made all this happen, and now they have buyer's remorse. The whole Austin comedy scene started by Joe Rogan is disgusting. It's all a bunch of racists. Ari Matter, whatever the Estonian guy, he said on Bobby Lee's podcast, the way he knows if he likes somebody is if he can say the N-word or they say the N-word around him. That stops here. All these trash comedians, they're done. From Joe Rogan to Tony Hinchcliffe down, they're done. They're all part of the alt-right of comedy. They all made all of this white nationalism popular again. But the problem is with those Kill Tony comics, if they get out of Austin and those racist white rooms where they let them say all kind of whatever crap they want, racist stuff, they don't realize that's just the little white prep boy, SMU frat boy audiences you're performing in front of. When you get out in the rest of the world, these are 1-minute comics. That's like a woman expecting these dudes to perform and be marathon men. These are one-pump chumps in the comedy game. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Back to 3i Atlas. Why would I not recognize Ireland anymore? What is going on in Ireland? Please let me know. But in the meantime, let's get back to 3i Atlas. So you can see this, guys. This is crazy. This is video of, look at that thing. It looks like an amoeba floating in the air. There's so much more. There's so much more than us. Why are we killing each other? See, I'm too poor to stop the wars, but why are we killing each other? What happened to humanity? I'm tired of it. I get really tired of it. And then these Democrats, the shutdown. Oh, I can't even. They're pussies. And you know what I just found out today? The word pussy comes from the word pusillanimous, which means weak. So it's not you women. It's not, because obviously you women are way stronger than men. But these guys are weak. Chuck Schumer is so weak. The Democrats gave in, got nothing after how many days of the longest government shutdown, 40-something days, and they got nothing out of it. Oh, we're going to dry a line in the sand and do nothing. That is why my voice, I'm bringing into the universe. And I'm not looking back, baby. We are almost up to 200 people on this live feed. When I started doing this show, I would have nobody watching. But you know what? I'm building. All right. Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, any of you late night hosts, Seth Meyers, I'm coming for you guys because people are tired of you white guys. You are the white people that everybody is tired of. And I realize that. The Democratic white dudes aren't any better than the racist Republican. They just act like it, but they don't have any. They don't actually break bread with black people. They don't have black people over at their house. Look at every single late night writing show. Look at their staff. Go look at their staff. Maybe they have one black guy they leave room for. And oh, look how diverse. Look how diverse. Oh, Donald Trump. Blah, blah, blah. You guys are just as bad. You're just as bad. You lie better. You lie better. Jimmy Kimmel, how many Latino people do you have over at your house? Besides making a mockery of Guillermo, right? How many Latino people do you actually break bread with? Do you go to the carne asadas by yourself? Huh? Jimmy, Stephen Colbert, all you guys, you act like you're so much better, that you're diverse, but you've killed late night TV. You guys, you 4 white dudes who probably none of you put any salt in your chicken. You've done nothing. You've done nothing for the brand. I hate to say it. The last great late night show host was either Conan or Jay Leno. And I know that hurts for you guys to hear it, but you know why? Because they kept politics. You can have political humor. I'm not saying that. In your monologue, have a couple, jab at the president, do your job. But the American people are tired of just politics when they're going to bed. They want comedy. They want entertainment. Hello from Italy. Your coverage of Ken Panama. Thank you so much. Io parlo poco italiano. Io studiate in Firenze. Back in college, I lived in Florence, Italy. Firenze. I love it. I'm going back this summer. Ciao, Bella. Piacere. Donde está? Como vai in Italian? How do I say, where do you live? Donde está in Italian, I think. Thank you for my Ken Panama coverage. I actually just talked to Ken today, guys. Let me read what he said. He's coming to California to visit me. By the way, we're going to do a live interview. Let me read what he said. And just so you can see, here's our little messaging. Hola, Sam. Aquí, let me translate these. Hola, Sam. I'm here working. Greetings. I said, nice. When do you come to LA? He said something about Arkansas. I'm going to compete. He's coming to LA. I won't say the time and just keep that private. He said, I will spend Christmas and New Year's Eve with my family. I said, that's great. And he said, I have to see how I get money out and on the day if I go to Los Angeles. I wish my family had found my mom. He found his mom and his aunt. And then he said, if I go, he's booking a hotel. And he says, and your interview, ha, ha, ha. So this is great. Ken is going to come be in my studio here in Los Angeles. And we are going to find out. Guess what? I told Ken to bring me a piece of K25. I do love, look, I don't want anybody to get it wrong. I love Jimmy Kimmel. I love Colbert. I met Jimmy Kimmel at Tiffany Haddish's. I was at her black mitzvah, and I was actually one of the producers. She had actually brought on stage with Jimmy Kimmel, with Wanda Sykes, a bunch of other famous people. I was very honored and honored all of us and people who had helped her career. So Jimmy Kimmel, I like Jimmy Kimmel. He sticks up for it. Stephen Colbert, he's hilarious. All I'm saying is, and I think you guys can agree with this, the American people in late night television, for the most part, they want mostly entertainment. And SNL and all of these late night shows have it's just do political, but give me like 10% political and 90% entertainment, just, so we need escapism. That's why Ken Panama has been such a big story, because our world is so effed up. Sometimes we just come to you for a half hour to let loose, to see a great band. Like, I remember when I saw Future Islands on David Letterman. I mean, a performance that made that band. I just want to get back to just see how it works. Just do a late night show where we just take a break. You guys are working hard. Go speak around the country. Be a politician. But in late night TV, I don't think that's what the American people want. Now, I don't like Gutfeld. I think that guy is just gutless. I can't stand him. He's just Weasley, whiny, but he's the biggest. He has the best ratings out of every late night show. There's an article that came out on CBS talking about Diddy. He got disciplined for going on a 3-way call and was confirmed it was not for drinking. The officers want 90-day calls taken from him. From what I've heard, and let me play that video because thank you for bringing that on. From what I've heard, Diddy, those reports are false allegations. Let me bring up my video report I did. Hold on. Yep, here we go. Here it is, our little report from AI Sam. Service Sam here. This is crazy because I now have reports. Mark Garagos said, to Harvey on their Two Angry Men podcast that this Diddy getting caught drinking story is false. So if that is true, I apologize to my viewers for putting out misinformation. But Harvey, it says, one of my fans has said, Diddy denied the alcohol story on Twitter. How did he do it, though? Is Diddy on Twitter? Mark Garagos also said it's a phony story on the Two Angry Men podcast and said it on TMZ in front of Harvey Levin, and Harvey basically conceded that he got misinformed. I don't know. I'm being told it is a false story, Patriots. What do you think about this? I know Trent Out Loud, Emily Knows Everything. Can you guys confirm this? I'm trying to get with my Diddy Connects to see what they think. But yeah, as far as I'm hearing now, the Diddy getting caught drinking. Now, allegedly, it's saying he was drinking Fanta with sugar and apples, and they ferment it for 2 weeks. And there's a whole report saying he got caught and that he was almost going to get transferred to prison. So I don't know. I'm trying to find out what the truth is. Secrets. Now, I did have Trent Out Loud on my show the other day, and Trent said his sources are saying that, again, that could be a fake story, because here's my thing now, but there's all these details. Like I said, they know exactly what kind of liquor he was drinking, apparently. But I would just be very shocked at that. Why would Diddy break his sobriety? Especially so he hasn't even, been that long in on his sentence. Why would he break the sobriety? There's only 2 ways, unless he got some really bad news or some really good news, which I think is possible. I think the Trump pardon is coming. The Diddy pardon, man. It's gonna take that, man. But I gotta say, I hope he doesn't party Diddy. I hope Diddy does the time. Why? Because he should, and also because then he's bought. And then Trump is going to use that to just use the black community, thinking that having Diddy have the vote. Got Instagram, so I don't have to do Facebook. Okay, thank you, Latoya. If you're reporting it, to be honest for us, because they are definitely lying. Yes, guys, news isn't even reporting anything on it. Yep, I concur, Latoya. Thank you. Nothing, exactly. Yeah, guys, most of the things, flooding and quakes, most of what I report here, you guys will not hear about in the major news. Makes me think they are hiding something we can't even trust the government. That would be awesome if he could come do an interview with you. Yes, Latoya, Ken is coming to LA, and he is going to do an interview with me. He's going to be sitting right here next to me in the studio. You see that seat right there? I'm very excited about it. I'll have my friend Oscar, who is my translator. I agree. I've been feeling strange lately. Like there's a lot of abnormal stuff happening that's not broadcasted. Thank you, Pretty Polly. True. I was just reading about the geostorms. Also, yes, spot on, Latoya. They're happening very often. It's scary. I didn't know about the geostorms. Pretty and Latoya, Earth's Schumann resonance is off the chain. Okay, so is the moon in retrograde right now? Is this what you guys are referring to? Have any articles that you could share? I'm trying to stay informed. Yes, please share all the knowledge you guys have. I do have to catch up on what those storms are doing. Here's the thing. Things are afoot in our universe, okay? Something is happening. I'm feeling it too. We are not alone. The 3-Eye Atlas, Trump almost acting like the Antichrist. You know, where's Peter Thiel when you need him? Charlie Kirk getting killed. Oh, speaking of Charlie Kirk, his wife is just weirding me out as usual. And Jason Aldean's wife did not like her. But if you notice this, when she hugs Jason Aldean's wife, she puts her hand on her head like she did with JD Vance, but she's doing this to be like, oh, what am I in love with her too? But watch how she puts her hand on. It's very different, but I see what she's trying to do here. Look at that, Patriot.
Please welcome Erica Kirk.
Good Lord. I'm sorry, but this lady, I've never seen anybody try to cry so hard in my life. The acting, the tears. I mean, I'm just sorry. I mean, if this happened, if my wife she hasn't taken a break off of TV, where is she? Why doesn't she just sit with her kids and just mourn? I mean, look, we all grieve differently. No, we don't. No, we don't. Nobody grieves like this. We do all grieve a little differently, but nobody grieves like this. This is not normal, in case you guys don't know. Okay, look at the hand. Look how she puts the hand up into the hair. See it? But she doesn't brush through it like she did with JD Vance. Now, look at this. Jason Aldean's wife. Now she hugs Jason Aldean. Mind you, Jason Aldean cheated on his wife back in 2013. But he's a good old patriot. See how jealous she is? Look at her face, y'all. She's looking at her like, yeah, that's my man. You better. Okay, I see what you're doing. I mean, and what is up with her gold rings, man? Erica Kirk and the freaking Don King Run DMC, like 80s gold rap. Like, what do you do? What in the Tammy Faye Baker is going on, man? I don't know. I'm digressulating. They posted Diddy's mugshot. Where is that? Let me look that up. Hang on here, Patriots. This is Secret Service Sam. This is Samson's world, where court comedy and culture collide. I love you guys. I really do. Happy Monday, man. I hope you're not having a case of the Mondays. I feel pretty good. I am feeling pretty good today. The feed is just about to hit 200 people. I love you guys. Please make sure to subscribe. All of my socials are at Secret Service Sam. Please. Because TikTok doesn't pay me, Instagram doesn't pay me, YouTube is only. I have faith in YouTube. I want to be president of YouTube now, right? I'm president of TikTok. They don't give a shit about me, so now I'm bringing my style over to YouTube, and I'm going to see about that. Let me look up the mugshot. Hold on. I love you guys. I just got back from Florida, doing my LOL with your loved ones, where I was teaching old people social media, and boy, was that a challenge, but it was a lot of fun. Diddy mugshot. I love the youth, and I love the old. I mean, I love everybody, but fake. Okay, hang on. Stay woke. Fake images of Sean Diddy Combs mugshot and arrest circulate on social media. No, that was after they raided his homes. I don't think there is a mugshot. Now there is, no, there was the footage. There was the pictures of him on the yard, which I can bring up. Hold on. There was pictures of Diddy on the yard. Where is it? Yep. Here we go. This is one. They don't have mugshots. They have pictures of him at Fort Dix. Can you believe the irony? They had to put Diddy at Fort Dix. God dang, I should have put him at Fort Titties. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Oh, man, this is a fabulous show, guys. 3-Eye Atlas is in the air. They are in the air. NASA knows it. We know it. Like I said earlier, here's the
Universal Time, UT, on the
here's some of the clearest footage we have of 3-Eye Atlas. I believe 3i Atlas is here to save us. I believe 3i Atlas busted a nut, and that was K25 that came to kin. I mean, there's a lot of things. I think stay tuned, guys. Our reality is going to get flipped on its head. I'm telling you, in your lifetime, if you stay healthy and live long enough, you'll probably live long enough to see your consciousness being uploaded to a humanoid robot to live forever if you want. I don't know. Stuff's getting crazy, guys. Let's see, whatever. Hope not. Diddy said white men like Trump need to be banished. Let him fry. Well, I mean, look, I mean, I somewhat agree with the statement that I think greedy billionaires, I don't think they need to be banished, but I believe we should help each other. I know if I was a billionaire, I would never be a billionaire. I'd be half a billionaire because I'd give $500 million away. I would really do something, man. I don't need that much, and like the preachers out there, these mega church preachers of $10 million mansions, private planes. What if they gave that money back to the church? What if instead of always asking everybody in the church, passing around their freaking buckets, fill up the bucket, give me money, what if they gave it back? What if they didn't have the $10 million mansion? They just had $1 million mansion. When did they forget about the vow to poverty? That's my question. Do unto others as you want done to yourself. Oh, Joel Osteen. Why does he need all that money? Why, if he's a real man, of God, why wouldn't he give some of that away? Why wouldn't he? You know what I mean? If you're a real man of God, you don't fly in a private jet. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking facts here. Do you think Jesus would ride in a jet? Please. It'd be a camel. Hey, I'm jokes.
Congratulating.
Oh, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? He's also in RDAP officially. That means 1 year will be shaved off and he'll be out summer next year. Exactly. That's personally why I think Diddy should not take the pardon. Because then he's a bought man. If he takes a pardon, he's a bought man. Everything he's doing goes to Trump's plan. What's he going to do? No hands. I don't know. Sam, she is not normal as people should realize. She has a part in his death. Oof. I know. I mean, look, I don't even know if we can totally go there, but there's something weird going on with Erica Kirk. Look up the Romanian orphanages, her connection to Donald Trump. The way somebody was saying, the way she hugged Donald Trump, she's just a piece to everything that's going on. After your husband is taken like that, there's so many things that Tyler Robinson doesn't add up. You really think his trans lover is going to text him a 3-minute message and hardly any acronyms? Kids that age, like LOL, LMK, like all kinds of, little shorten ups, like, OTW on the way. I mean, none of that. Nobody says patrol car or squad car. I mean, everything about it stinks to high hell. But every single assassination, the Kennedy assassination, Bobby Kennedy assassination, MLK, Malcolm X, I mean, every single assassination has so much question behind it. And I would argue to say that every political assassination is done by our government. Why? MLK, he was about to do a nationwide blackout of black dollars. So they took him out. I even have heard conspiracy that Martin Luther King did not die from the gunshot. They smothered him with a pillow in his hotel room. But then they martyr him. I have a dream. I'm Jewish. We learned all about the Holocaust. I saw Holocaust documentaries in 7th grade. And so never let it happen again. Never again. Remember that? I never saw anything about slavery, really, or about King Leopold, who killed 35 million Africans in Africa. I'm sorry. That's what being awake means. We need to learn about everybody's atrocities. That's what America is embracing everybody's and each other's cultures. I was thinking about it. Everybody's bitching about Bad Bunny. Oh, he doesn't speak Spanish. And oh my God, have you ever seen white guys dance? It's the most embarrassing thing. I'm sorry, white people. We need to do better. Even white women. Like Bethany Frankel does this same thing. No, you know, I don't, da da da, ooh, da da da, ooh, da da da, boo, ga ga, boo, ga, goo, ga ga, hips. Look at the hips, y'all. Look at me. I'm freaking. Look at this. The hips. The hips. It would solve world hunger. It would solve world peace if we could just get a little rhythm, white people, and if we could learn to love other people's cultures instead of always making everybody else assimilate to our white culture. Do you know what code switching is? White people never have to code switch. Do you not realize that all of your black coworkers, they're code switching? Do you ever invite anybody over to your house? You ever break bread with people that aren't like you, different religions, gay, straight, Latino, Asian, Mexican, Indian, whatever it is? Invite it into your home. Be willing. Be actually accepting like Jesus Christ spoke of. Jesus Christ. We're supposed to be of a Christian nation, which is kind of ridiculous because I'm Jewish. No, this is a nation of all religions. It's not one religion. Speaker Mike Johnson. Release his grinder files. Look at this little shit.
To welcome you to what appears to be the beginning of the end.
Weasel.
Of the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. As
The Democrats' fault. Make sure to tell everybody.
I don't think it's coincidental. You know how I think, but
yeah,
it's after 40 days of wandering in the wilderness,
grinder fuckboy,
making the American people suffer needlessly.
Allegedly,
some Senate Democrats finally have stepped forward to end the pain.
Cowards.
It appears to us this morning that our long national nightmare is finally coming to an end, and we're grateful.
You're
for that.
the long national
the Senate
nightmare.
is moving forward on an amended House CR, a continuing resolution, that will reopen the government until January 30th. Added to that are provisions to fully fund SNAP provisions through the end of the next fiscal year, which is September 2026.
You know what's so funny? All these racists, too, think black people are all on SNAP. Do you know how many white MAGA people are on SNAP? Do you know how many? There's more white people on welfare than black people, than other minorities. Yet you always like to stereotype and put this on the black community. And let me point something out, too. You know who are the biggest welfare babies on the planet? The heirs of rich people. Don't you think they're getting money? They're getting way more money. And they're the ones who are bitching about somebody getting EBT and what? And buying what? Oh, they bought a steak? Oh, heaven forbid. Yet go to your church and pray for who? For you? It's ridiculous. We need white American education. This is going to sound controversial, but white people need to learn how to assimilate to every other culture. Got it? I see people, they go to Italy. White people go to Italy and they eat McDonald's. They're like, can you speak English, please? Can you please? They go to Mexico. Could you please speak English? Okay. Like, does anybody, is there a menu in English? No, you're in Italy, you fuck. Learn our culture, respect our culture. Come here and embrace all culture. Learn the music, learn to dance, shake your hips, okay? And black people, I have a favor of you. When you're at a wedding and you see that one white person, the old dude, like dancing, like, do not say, go Jim, go Jim, go Jim, go Jim. No, do not encourage it. Not unless Jim can shake the shit out of his hips. Okay, if he's jiffy lubed up, if he's put some WD-40 in the hip joints and he's loose AF, then give him it. But no more. Stop playing this game. Way too much pointing fingers. Hold on, we got a no caller ID coming in. What is this? Hello? Oh, it ended. I'm so tired of the pointing fingers. You know what adults don't do? You know what adults do? We take responsibility. Really grown men. Mike Johnson claims to be this good Christian, claims to be all this. All he does is point fingers. That's not a man. A grown man or a grown woman does not push the responsibility of someone else. If I'm wrong, I will admit it and I will say, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I will do better next time. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you're George Bush. Thank you, you guys. I just got to speak the facts here. I'm so tired of it. And Mike Johnson sits there and calls California, where I live, a piece of shit. He's from Louisiana. Louisiana is last in everything, and he doesn't care. Ugh. Mike Johnson is awful, man. Ugh. He's the guy only karaoke's to Christian music. Oh, sorry, I can't sing that. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, he's terrible. Do you know that him and his son, teenage son, share their search history on the internet to make sure neither of them are looking up porn? Yuck. Allegedly. Do you know his daughter? He had a ceremony to her where she promises her virginity to him. Disgusting. Like, everything about this guy screams that he loves the D. Everything about it. Release his Grindr profile. I know for a fact, allegedly, this guy has he's hiding it. You know, he's just hiding all of it. And I can't wait. Charlie Kirk's wife putting her hand on JD Vance was insane. Yeah. And what was even more insane about it, she's like, oh, you know, no man will ever replace my husband. Who asked? Who asked you? Why do you have pyrotechnics at your husband's memorial? And by the way, tears don't come from the outside. They come from the inside. They don't come from the outside. They come from the inside. That's a metaphor. That's a double entendre. Only ladies like that, only Karens like that have to force themselves to cry. I could cry right now for you if I wanted to. Michael Jordan giving the speech for Kobe Bryant, his whole face was about to fall off. He was so emotional. I mean, literally, I get more emotional about a spilled cup of coffee than Erica Kirk has been about Charlie. Haven't seen his parents, haven't heard anything from his parents. I haven't seen anything from any people who were his friends. And then you keep watching these clips. There's nothing out of context. He said a lot of racist, hateful things. Now, he said some nice things. I'll admit, he says some nice things. I like when he said, give a man money and I'll show you the man. He had some cool quotes. But if you think he was that tough, he went around to colleges debating kids. And it was all with like a pack of wolves of red hats floating around him. Just to getting the one kid who'd bother to ask him a question. Like, oh, yeah. I mean, there was no debate. You don't debate kids. So would you guys think it's cool if I show up to a sixth grade, to a elementary school and start debating little kids? Is that cool? I'm digressing. The truth will come out. I mean, he's not Martin Luther King, guys. I'm sorry to tell that. Put hands in my hubby and you're going down. Exactly. I would be a basket case. You don't get over if she's able to do all these things physically. If you're not physically ill, I don't know how she gets off the floor. I don't know how she's left her kid's side, period, to fly all over the world. I believe Trump has been converted into a puppet by force. His first term was nothing like his current term. Absolutely. Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but Trump is bought. I think it's all the Epstein files, Israel, this all AIPAC support. I hate to say it. I'm Jewish, guys. I'm Jewish. I'm a proud Jew. But people call me, I guess they call me an anti-Semite because I have questions. I'm America first. So, yeah, I'm broadcasting. Jaria Sam is broadcasting on. So, yes, I am broadcasting right now, guys. This is Samson's World. Court, comedy, and culture are colliding. Your world. And I'm the only honest one here who's going to tell it for you. A real white guy who loves black women, who wants to see, who the most underprivileged, the most abused woman, we have to take the most careful care of our black women on this planet. They are the highest educated on the planet. I'm trying to educate more white people to the ignorance, to our history, critical race theory. Why don't you want to learn about it? Is that because your mom might be in one of those postcards? I mean, let's go. I'm digressing. Speaking some facts on a Monday night. This chat is hot, guys. Oh, Lord. I am broadcasting right now to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate everybody in the comments. Let's keep it rolling. Why will Mike Johnson not swear in Agrelita? Wait, let me let Mike Johnson finish.
Guaranteed back pay for all federal workers.
Oh, okay. That's not what Trump said. Trump just got on Truth Social saying that the people who stayed in the FAA people, he's like, those are true patriots. We're going to pay them, and I'm going to try and get them $10,000. He's such a liar. I'm going to get you $10,000 in meme coins. And then he said for the people who didn't show up to work because they weren't getting paid, who were working second and third jobs at Uber to feed their families, He said he's talking about trying to get them fired.
made to endure these hardships over the last several weeks.
They don't
At the
care.
very moment,
Democrats and Republicans do not care. Democrats just know how to soften the punch. You know what I mean? Republicans will hit you in the back. Democrats will hit you in the face and be like, I'm so sorry about that. He did that.
that they do that final vote, I will call all House members to return to Washington as
What about Agrelita getting sworn in so we can get those Epstein files out? Let's
quickly
get that
as
going.
possible. We'll give a 36-hour formal and official notice
Oh.
so that we can vote as soon as possible
Why the hell did any of them get paid during this shutdown? That's my question.
to pass the amended CR bill and get it to the president's desk.
Speaker Mike was probably just getting fed grapes and getting feathered down by Andre off Grindr, allegedly.
Yes.
Oh my God, here's what Agrelita has to say.
Rather protect pedophiles and stay on vacation than do their jobs. My
Damn,
name is
that's
Adelita Grijalva, and I won my election to represent Arizona CD7 over 3 weeks ago. Here's the thing, I still haven't been sworn in. I promise to be the 218th
Crazy.
vote needed to get justice for the Epstein victims and release the Epstein files. But Republicans are still MIA.
Shocking.
So I've got just
'Cause they're all on
two
it.
questions for Speaker Johnson. One, what are you hiding? And two, what are you scared of?
I can tell you, he's hiding his Grindr profile and he's scared of a power top. Yeah, Sam, this is a killer here. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. Did you guys see this one? There was like the biggest spider web that was ever found on Earth. This thing is creepy AF. If you have arachnophobia, that is the phobia to spiders. Check this out, man. So creepy. So creepy. I'm going to turn the music off on this. Let's see. She is only an attentionaholic and karma will get her soon. Totally agreed. Totally agree. I mean, and anybody, I know people were coming after people, but whatever, man. We have freedom of speech. And I got to say something. If you really think that woman was sad, if you think there's ever been one real tear, you need to adjust your antenna because you're not picking up on emotions. If you've ever seen anybody who loses somebody, they can't talk. They can't move. They can't get out of bed, let alone get out and go to a full stadium and be like, that evil man. Forgive him. Forgive him. I mean, all the whispering shit, I can't stand the whispering. Cut it out with the whispering. Ugh. It's just so fake. It's so fake. Something is so off. Didn't your parents ever tell you, like, if something doesn't feel right in your gut, like you're in a situation, you're in a dark alley and a guy's approaching you or something doesn't feel right? That's just what it feels like. Something doesn't feel right. And all these people can't be wrong. Stop treating us like we're children and we're idiots. That's what they're doing. The government's treating us like we're stupid, and I'm tired of it. They should get their pay taken away as what they take from humans while acting like 2-year-olds, wanting what they want and not doing what's right for Americans. Amen. They should be the ones getting dock pay. They should just close the stock market so they can't make any more illegal trades. I mean, all these guys, every politician is trash. Don't be fooled. Wake up, people. You have been indoctrinated to believe that you need to either pick a side of red or blue. You've been indoctrinated by billionaires to be in a freaking gang, dumbasses, and I'm a dumbass too. Red and blue, we're in the Bloods and Crips, dog. Bloods and Crips are way more loyal. You know, gangs in the inner cities, they show love. They show love. That's why these kids get into gangs, because they're shown love by the gangs. These gangs, Republicans and Democrats, they show no love to no one. Chuck Schumer sucks. He's related to Amy Schumer. What more do you need to know about it? He's a hack. Get him out. I don't trust anybody who takes money. Hakeem Jeffries, all these dudes, they all are on AIPAC. I need somebody who is Tupac, who's not broke, who's not been broken by the money train. I need somebody honest like myself who's ready to speak the good word. It's crazy. Everybody is bought in politics right now. Everybody. Every single network is bought. And if you're tired of it, subscribe to me on my YouTube, Secret Service Sam. Every single day I go live, except Sunday, the Lord's Day. I take off like Chick-fil-A. I sit here and I spit the facts, the raw facts, and we're going to get bigger. We're going to get bigger than Andrew Schultz. We're going to get bigger than Joe Rogan. We're going to get bigger than Theo Von. All this white trash, man. Get some real. This is some real right here. Educate yourself, okay? Not all white people are like that. And any white people, if you want to wake up and you want to come on the train and you want to see the truth, you want to go to the heavens, you want to go to the universes, you want to discover what's real out there, come with me, okay? And if not, stay eating your hamburger tacos with hard shell with just dry cheese and tomatoes, okay? Stay with your flour tortillas that you never put on the grill to soften up and heat up. Stay with your unmarinated meats. Stay with your chicken that has no spice on it. Stay with your corn that's got no elote on it. Stay with your fruit that's never had tahini or lemon. Try something different. There's so much more. And you're sitting in this little sheltered cave. Get out there and experience cultures. That's what we as Americans need to be proud of. Celebrating and embracing every culture. Remember when we were in grade school, we would have International Day. And so everybody would represent a different country and their foods and their traditions. And we're like, this is cool. That's how we need to get back to. American culture is every culture. American culture is not just one culture that we've made up. It's not just, fries and cheeseburgers and Santa Monica Pier and, you know what I mean, drag racing or whatever they call it, NASCAR, football, golf. No, it's the whole world. We are a melting pot, but the problem is we're just a vanilla pot right now. And they're trying to take it over, and we, the sane, normal, global patriots, we need to claim back our world from these racists and put them back in the hole they came in. Put them back under the rock, man. It's not cool anymore. Never has been, but we need to educate ourselves, and we, as the people, the global patriots, it is us versus the billionaires, okay? There's no left or right. You've been lied to. You've been lied to. There's no radical left. There's no radical right. There's just crazy fucking insane people in our world. And they've labeled them to get you to fight me, to get you to think we have such differences. We all do the same stuff. I like to drink beer. I like to go on my boat. I like to sit on the beach. I like to go to a movie with my family. I like to go to the park. Don't you? Go to your church, go to your temple, do whatever you want. Barbecue, sit on the back porch, chillax, throw rocks in the ocean. I do the same stuff you do. But we are not the same as the billionaires. Do you own a yacht? Do you? Do you have a boat that comes out of your yacht? Do you have a helipad? Do you have a helicopter? Do you have a private chef? Do you not worry about bills? Are you not month to month? Because I am. Most of the people I know are. So that's why we need to come together. And we are so much more powerful than them because there's way more of us than them. But they keep us separated. They keep us fighting like crabs in a barrel. And as soon as we wake up, man, it's going to be a revolution. Don't you know, talking about a revolution sounds like a whisper. Don't you know, talking about a revolution sounds like a whisper, a whisper. That's what we're creating here, guys. Lordy, lordy, lord, if you didn't see up at the top of the dial, guys, 3i Atlas. 3i Atlas is here. She is here. Let me see. Is this the 3i Atlas here? No, that's the spider web. Sorry about that. Where is my 3i Atlas? Here. Oh, here we go. Look at this. I mean, look, guys, there's so much more in our universe, okay? Screw religion, screw politics. That thing is the size of Manhattan, and it's above our heads, and we can see it. Why is it that man worships an invisible God, but destroys the visible God, the sun, the earth, the ocean, the wind, our soil that creates our life, the trees that give us the oxygen we breathe? Why aren't trees God? Why don't we worship trees that literally give us breath? Why don't we worship women who literally create us? Why do we beat our women? It's crazy. It's fake. Hold on. What the what? Yep. All right. I know, guys. I might have been going off a little bit on one. I apologize. I was feeling myself here. So what you're saying, this is fake? Well, then what do you say about this? This is a picture. They're saying, let me see. No, sorry, that's Ken Panama. My bad, bro. You understand how it goes. Hold on one second. Is this it? I believe this is. Look, here's NASA's latest picture of 3i Atlas. 3i Atlas is real, bro. It has been confirmed by NASA. So if you don't believe it, take it up with NASA. Don't take it with me. I'm just a comedian journalist who specializes in cometology, the art of bullshit. But no, 3i Atlas is real, my friend. It is real. Shit, I don't know. Avi Loeb is the one
to keep a close eye on 3i Atlas and
right?
Manhattan size
Avi Loeb
will change everything.
Is not what an ordinary comet should be.
That's
And that, I think, is because over 7 billion years, it's had plenty of time to accumulate different gases, different elements, different kinds of...
It's a giant fart. I think this thing is like a giant living space rock, space entity. It's not a comet.
Environments that it goes into. And I think that explains a lot of the mystery behind the comet. And everyone's talking about it. I was on the airplane the other day and overheard some people talking over my shoulder. And sure enough, they were talking about the comet too.
Did you pop your head over the seat and say, hi, I'm Dr. Michio Kaku, one of the foremost experts on this, and this is my opinion?
No, I did not say that, but I would gladly have given them my opinion.
Yeah.
It is a 7 billion year old comet.
Wow.
And that's why it's different.
Billion.
It's different from other comets. Comets in our solar system, for example, are maybe only 3 to 4 billion years old.
Only.
This one is a very old comet, and as a consequence, it has...
And apparently we heard a message from this comet, a 72-second audio message back in 1977, 48 years
plenty
ago.
of time to accumulate garbage, and that's one of the characteristics of this comet. It has nickel, iron content, which is different from the average comet.
You know, we're still waiting on an updated image of this object from NASA. We see Representative Anna Paulina Luna sharing this week that it will not be shared until the government is reopened.
What?
Do you make anything of this? Is NASA hiding something here?
Good question.
Sounds like it, right? I mean, what have they got to lose?
Right.
I mean, it's only a sheet of paper. I mean, it's not like a top secret thing you put in a safe. It's just a sheet of paper. So what have they got to lose by announcing that they have this information? Because it fosters more and more speculation. And
hey, thank you. I appreciate that, Zaza. What was for the 3 Atlas? Thank you very much. Ooh, let's talk to me so you can see what's going on. Yeah, what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. If you watch my show,
it becomes counterproductive.
You've been closely monitoring 3i Atlas for months
Zaza.
now. I'm tracking these anomalies, some bizarre behavior. What are the odds that we're dealing with something not just old, but something that's extraterrestrial in nature?
I think it's non-zero, but it's very small.
I want to thank you for letting me be myself again. Oh, wow. Oh, I feel good. I knew that I would now.
So far, it looks like an ordinary comet. It behaves like an ordinary comet. And except for these a few anomalies, it does act like an ordinary comet. And so I think it's really pointless to preserve secrets to keep things away from the American public. The public want to know.
Yeah.
Avi Loeb, meanwhile, out of Harvard, believes that 3i Atlas may be revving its engine. Any thoughts on that?
Well, there's a possibility. You have to put probabilities with regards to all the speculation. Avi Loeb was very careful later on to say that the probability of his speculations are quite low. And so we have to put this into perspective that these are guesses, and as a consequence, they're not 100%.
This is insane. See if I go there is the set. There is my drum set. The only problem about it, there is my drum set. You should have my drum set on set. I do. The only problem is whenever I go to play the drums, I don't feel like it really works. Let me see. I don't know if I turn these mics on. I don't think that does anything really. Let me see 1 second here. I mean, it's worth here. Look, I'll give it a try. Hold on here. Let me see. Let me know if you guys can hear this real quick. Hang on. Maybe not. I think we're getting some ringing. Hold on, guys. Let me know if you can hear this at all. Could you hear that at all? Faintly. Yeah, I gotta figure out something. My the mics like give out once I start playing drums. I don't know why. Not sure why that happens, but we're back. Guys, we've broken 200 people on this live feed. I really love it. Yeah, something wrong with the connection. I don't know why the mics freak out when I play the drums. I don't know why. It's really weird. But hey, I tried. You guys could see me playing the drums at least. I'll figure it out so I can get my drums on here so I can start doing some musics or something. So exactly what is it? What is 3i Atlas? 3i Atlas, they're saying it's a comet, but there's things about it that aren't acting like a comet. Most times the comet, the tail is in the back. This thing seemed to have a tail in the front or a light in the front. It has switched from blue to green. It has gone behind the sun. Now it's visible again. It's mysterious. And I believe there's something more to it. The pictures that we've seen, I know it's hard to tell, but I think it's an entity. Is there any point to this? DJ Dreaming, yes. And that's an excellent question. The point to this, DJ, are you ready for this? We are not alone. That is the point to this. That all of our lives, we grew up with E.T., Independence Day, whatchamacallem to the third kind, whatever, the Richard Dreyfuss movie where he takes the mashed potato. It's real. All right. We've always been told that no, it's not real. It's just fantasy, dummy. It is real. Our government has admitted to it. Our government has testified that there are aliens, that these are real things happening. Look at this. Before I get out of here, I will bring up a video. Hold on. Let me go to the vault for you, baby. Since you have questions, I have to supply some answers for you. Here you go. Let me pull up app. Let me see this meeting. UFO. Okay. Let's see. UFO scientist. UFO guy. This guy's crazy. Okay. See what this does. Oh, hold on. They just okay. Mount Samson for president of TikTok. Yeah, that's a Diddy drinking. Let me remove this so I can pull in another video. Let me bring this in, you guys, so I can answer your question about aliens. Our government is aware of them. They are starting to testify about it. It's real. We can't hide it anymore. We just can't. This guy. Okay, listen to this.
And flies across the base, across the flight line, and as it flies to me, a triangle manifests around the light. I can't.
This is in front of Congress. He is a scientist testifying about what he saw at sea.
Tell you if it's active camouflage. I can't tell you if it appeared around the light, but I can tell you that it was a white light and then it was a triangle.
Thank you. Excellent question, Zaza. I go live every day at around 2 p.m. PST, around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every day, guys, except Sunday. You can catch me here on Samson's World on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram.
It stopped about 100 feet in front of me and approximately 100 feet above me. My telephone got extremely hot, completely froze, dead. I remember how thick it was. It was between 1 to 2 stories thick, equilateral triangle. I could never see the top of it, and the edges were 90 degrees. There were 4 lights in total, 1 light on each corner, and a larger light in the center, 2 to 3 times the size of the corner light.
I agree with you, Silky Wes. Others from other worlds are here already and have been for a long, long time. I agree.
But what was really odd was the outside.
Listen to this.
The best way to describe it is like looking at a James Webb telescope picture where you have the colors and then the black background. So the craft itself was this black metallic flake paint, but on top of the craft was this gold,
jizz,
lava, plasma, some type of fluid going over and around the craft.
Crazy.
I'm under this for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then the center light flashes 2 to 3 times, no sound. Immediately shoots up to commercial jet level minimum, in my opinion. And
that's like
I
30,000 feet.
Static electricity all over my body, and then I smell the smell of after a thunderstorm or lightning storm.
Dude, that's crazy. That is real. Why do you think they won't tell us what's out there? Excellent question. Because they think we're babies. They don't think we can handle it. I think they don't want us to question things. They want us to just take it. They want you to work every day for small pay and slave till you die. That's what they want. They don't want you to be rich. They don't want you to enjoy your life. They want you to think you're enjoying your life. But no, they're conditioning us to be either red or blue, like a baby. What color do you want? Red pacifier or blue? Red or pump? So we can have you fight each other. Let's line you up in a gang. Then let's make you think you have to have a remedial job or whatever. Do what you have, make money, just shut up and don't get out of line. Don't revolutionize anything. They don't want to tell us what's out there because then if we knew, we would have the power. They don't want us to be intelligent. If they want us to be smart, every school across our country would be immaculate. No. Haven't you been to schools like in inner cities where they're like East St. Louis has one of the best football teams in the country. They literally have like a college stadium, but they have rats in their eating their textbooks. You know what I mean? There's our government. We don't care about education. We don't want people to learn our history. It's his story, not her story, not my story. It's their story. They don't want us to be free. No, they want you to think you're free. They want you to think you're free. And look, they're called Republicans and Democrats. They're both evil. They just both want money. They know aliens are real is why Area 51 is not available. Exactly. Yeah, why isn't Area 51 a museum that you can go to? Area 51 has the truth. Agreed. Of course, anytime, you guys. I am here for you guys. I'm one of you. Remove the space. I don't know what that means. What did I miss? You've just missed a lot of 3i Atlas, a lot of Speaker Mike Johnson bullshit. NASA did just release this new video of Mars. This is pretty fascinating if you're into Mars. I don't know, maybe some of you guys might be more into Uranus. Oh, gotcha. Check this out. NASA releases the clearest panorama of Mars ever. And I don't know about you guys, but pretty much just looks like, I don't know, driving through Nevada or something. I was kind of hoping Mars would look cooler, some colors. I mean, looks like the Grand Canyon, dog. I don't know. It's a clear, beautiful picture, but God, How can we have this thing taking pictures on Mars, but we can't feed all of our children on this planet? I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know, guys. I love you guys. This has been an excellent, excellent show. We're just breaking 200 people in the live. This is huge. My goal is to make Samson's World one of the biggest shows on the planet. It's an international sensation. I built my TikTok following up. Actually, a year ago today, I was only at 3,000 followers. And now I just broke, let me see what I'm at. I was at 3,000 followers on TikTok. And as of today, I'm just about to break 540,000 followers in a year, Patriots. So never quit, man. Never let them. Everybody told me I couldn't do it, and I did it. Sam, when you have Ken on the show, ask him to bring the alien watch to show. Yes. Excellent question. I have already requested an alien watch, but I'm going to do that again to just make sure. Can you make sure to bring me an alien watch when you come to LA to visit? I really want one, period. It's a collector's piece. There you go. I just sent him the message. If you can kind of read that. Just to show you, it's legit. Congratulations. That is awesome. Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's a pretty cool, yeah, it's a great picture of Mars, isn't it? I mean, it's so clear. Yet such shit picture of the 3i Atlas. Now, yeah, I don't get it. 3i Atlas is about 240 million kilometers away. But I don't know. Guys, I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate all the love. Just trying to support my family here. That's all you got to know, guys. Anytime you see me making money, I'm just trying to make money, hopefully to support my family. That, not hopefully is a loser word. I will make the money to support my family. I got a response back from Ken. Hold on. What did he say? Translate. You are ready for that. Yes, I am ready for that. Do you see that? Ken says, you're ready. Uh-oh, what has he got? Sending me a picture. Coming through, guys. Live for you. Hot off the press. Uh-oh. Hot off the press. That's what I'm going to get. One of those limited edition. Oh, my God. I cannot wait. Dude, that is cool. I love what Ken's doing, guys. It's so fun. So that's the watch. He's going to bring me a watch. We're going to do a live interview. We're celebrating. Oh, you're celebrating the 500K followers. Thank you, guys. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. It's 500, almost 540,000 followers, dude. My TikTok is blown up, but TikTok screws me and they don't pay me any money. But yeah, you can see right here. There we go. Can you see? It's not really focused, but around there maybe. Yep. I'm just about, I'm at 539.1. But thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Hey, I couldn't have done it without all you guys. You guys, I know it's cheesy, but you complete me. You know, I'd just be some weird guy sitting up in my studio talking to myself like my wife probably believes I am. But thank you guys. We have over 200 people on the live feed. I actually have to go. I got to pick up my son. But this has been an excellent show. I hope you guys have been informed. I hope you've, I hope you feel good. I hope whatever you're doing in your life, don't ever let anybody tell you not to do your dreams because you're the only one who's going to see it. And never quit, no matter what, no matter how dark it gets, push through the darkness. Trust me, I've pushed through the darkness and I've made it through to success. So don't let anybody stop you. Even if it looks like the whole world's falling apart and everything's not going your way, it will come back around. So hang in there. Keep light, love, health, and safety all around you and your loved ones. Laughter. Does anybody remember laughter? Just be happy every day. That's my goal for me and for you guys. Haha, Zawa, did he think we were Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe you guys were congratulating me on a good show or something. Uh-oh. Is this Ken Panama in the mix? I think it is. Hello, Ken. Let me see if he's live on the show. Ken, what do you know? Are you live on the show? Maybe he is. Ken, we have to get you to come back on the show. Everybody loves you. And you're just, everything you've done has been amazing. I do want my K25 watch, please. But thank you guys for the congrats on the 500,000 followers. I really appreciate it. I'll be excited when this show is at 500,000 followers, because then we'll really be doing something. Have a nice day, my dear. Thank you over on Instagram to everybody. Again, this is Samson's World, where court, comedy, and culture collide. We are coming live from Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. He went back into the 3i Atlas photos. Yeah, I think I was like saying, oh, thanks for the photo or whatever. Thank you. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for congratulating me on the over 500,000 followers. I can't wait to get to 1 million followers. But please subscribe on YouTube. I'm only at about 11,000 followers on YouTube. I just hit 21,000 on Instagram. So we're doing pretty good here, but I really want to get YouTube up because I've been told that is where the money is. And I need that money because shit is not funny right now. And if you believe Trump is going to give you a $2,000 check, I've got a bridge I would like to sell you. It's called the Brooklyn Bridge. Anyway, I love you guys. Keep it up. Everything you're doing is great. I love you. Do your thing. Communicate. Keep an open mind and be a great person. Do unto others as you done like to yourself. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of YouTube.
Can you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?